Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about what value do you bring to the table. So pile number 1, you're going to be the citrine crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, you're going to be the clear quartz crystal. So again, pile number 1, citrine crystal. Pile number 2, rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, clear quartz crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the citrine crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, what values do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? Ooh, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Like, regardless of like the type of setting that you're in, like whether it is a business setting, a professional setting, like a romantic setting or friendship, like whatever relationship that you go into, you add a lot of value. You bring a lot of like wish fulfillment, desires that people want in a partner, okay, or in a business partner or a friendship. Like you check off all the boxes with the 9 of Cups. You add a lot of value to the people's lives that you have around you. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, so what value do you bring to the table? That's too many. What value? Just one card, please. Ooh, spiritual knowledge. Okay, understanding, wisdom. You bring a lot of wisdom to the table. You're wise beyond your years. Some of you could be tarot readers here. Don't have to be. You could be numerologists, astrologers, okay, Reiki masters, okay, but it's something to do with the occult knowledge, okay? So some of you could even be shamans here, okay? Like maybe it's like passed down from generation to generation. Usually when it comes to that, it's usually like your ancestors, they choose you. So I feel like you're chosen by your ancestors to continue your culture, like your lineage. So they've chosen you. They've chosen you. Like I feel like, yeah, that's what you bring to the table. That positive energy, that knowledge. Yeah, we have the World card. This is completion, success, a cycle being over and a new one beginning. What you bring to the table is a lot of knowledge and experience. Okay, that's the value you bring with the World card, because this is accomplishments. This is the energy of completion, success, abundance. Okay, because like something's coming full circle. You've closed cycles and you learn from it, and you're able to transmute and translate that experience to others to make them as wise as you. So this is what you bring to the table. What value do you bring to the table? We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so it's not just one aspect, it's multiple aspects that you bring to the table when it comes to the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of value in having you in people's lives. So when somebody comes into your life, okay, or when you come into someone's life, you bring a lot of value in different areas of their life with the Seven of Cups. So it could be like in love, it could be in friendship, it could be in business. So every area of this person's life that you come into contact with improves. So there's a lot of improvement, okay? And there's also like, I'm getting like the energy that you bring to the table, an energy of accomplishments where you push people to become the best version of themselves because you're accomplished. So they look at you like, wow, inspiration, right? So this is what you bring to the table. Encouragement. What value do you bring to the table? We have the Seven of Swords. I'm getting like this is strategic planning. The Art of War. I don't know why I'm getting this. Some of you may have read this book, The Art of War, or the 48 Laws of Power. Some of you may have like, you're well versed in that book. Like, you know, if you read that book once, you're not going to remember everything. It's like a book that you go back to and you're always reading over and over and over again. Okay, that's not a, like, it's like a roadmap to navigate the world. So this is something that you would have to read over and over again. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords, what you bring to the table is like strategic approach, strategic initiatives, even in the workplace, or even like the way that you maneuver in friendship. Like you're strategic with what you share, who you share your energy with. Like, you know, like I feel like you're very like organized as well. And this is what you bring to the table. I don't know why I keep getting like strategic planning. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. We have Cancer twice. Structured and disciplined. Like I feel like your work ethics encourages people to do the same thing, to be more strategic, to be more focused, to be more determined, to be more strategic in everything that they do in life and be motivated. So you're definitely a self-starter, initiator. We have cardinal signs because Cancer is a cardinal sign. So they are the self-starters. They are the initiators. They are the natural born leaders. Okay. So what values do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? What do we have? Is this one card? No, it's two. Just one, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You have amazing work ethics, okay? You're structured and disciplined, and then you're dedicated. That's what you bring to the table. Dedication. Like forward movement. Okay, patience. Being meticulous. Like, especially when it comes to your work, you're extremely meticulous, methodical in your approach to doing things. Okay. So, Spirit, we have the Knight of Cups. You bring romance. You bring good vibes. That's the value that you bring to the table. It's like every time people are around you or they chill around you or they are in your energy, it's always good vibes. It's always like, you know, positivity. Okay, there's definitely that energy of softness, like romance, like just good, like good energy. Because the Knight of Cups is a very romantic knight, just like the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands is more fleety than the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is very smooth, like very charming. And also good at not negotiating. That's more Knight of Pentacles, but it's more about like a people person. Okay, sympathetic. That's the word I was looking for. Like that's what you bring to the table. A lot of sympathetic energy. Like you allow people to become their best version of themselves and allow themselves to be vulnerable. There's like you bring out vulnerability in others. Okay, so emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. That's the value that you bring to the table. We have the Strength card. Okay, courage. You bring encouragement. You like challenge people to do things differently and to dare to dream big. Like, you're definitely the type of person that is daring. Like, you would dare to do something that scares you. You would dare to be the best version of yourself, even if people don't like it or people misjudge you or criticize you. You still go for it, and that's what you bring to the table. You also bring to the table generosity. You have a very giving heart. What values do you bring to the table? Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is very like a delicate energy. That's what you bring to the table. Dedication. Okay, what value do you bring to the table? What value? Ooh, genuine love, authentic love with the Ace of Cups. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know if you guys heard the confirmation. Yeah, that's what you bring to the table. Like generous, dedicated love, authentic love. Okay, what values do you bring to the table? Wow. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. This is action oriented. This is also that walking to the beat of your own drums type of energy. Forward movement, fast forward movement. Like, having you in people's lives bring forward movement. Like, there's no stagnancy when you come around. It's like an energy. Like, let's say somebody is getting like a creative block, you come in and you unblock that creative block. That's what you do with the Eight of Wands. That's the value that you bring, that creativity. Okay, what value do you bring to the table? What values do you bring to the table? What values do you bring to the table? Yeah, knowledge. Queen of Swords. Street smart and book smart. Intellectual value. Like, you're a great conversationalist with the Queen of Swords, but you're also very smart. Like, some of you may have graduated with honors, or like you're well versed in history, or you're well versed in like economics or something, or social studies, or like social science or political science, but like you're extremely knowledgeable. Some of you could even be like lawyers, judges, lobbyists here, or that's what you're studying to become. Law clerk, I'm getting a police officer. So that's what you bring. Like law, I don't know why I heard law abiding citizen. I don't even know why I heard that, guys. So definitely you live your life with integrity. Yeah, what you bring to the table is truth and honesty as well with the Queen of Swords. Facts. Okay, so what do you bring to the table? Just one card. What do you bring to the table? What values do you bring to the table? We have the Moon card. The Moon could represent illusion, confusion, but it could also represent spirituality. There's something about your spiritual gifts, your spiritual knowledge. Some of you could have like very potent spiritual gifts that you bring to the table with the Moon card, where it's like some people get kind of like frightened by your gifts. You bring spiritual clarity. That's what you bring to the table. There's a lot of clarity that you bring, like through the fogginess, like the things that people don't want to see or afraid to see. You're able to illuminate that. What values do you bring to the table? What values? Yeah, very caring energy. What values do you bring to the table? Just one card, please, Spirit. What values do you bring to the table? We have the Hangman, a new, fresh perspective. You kind of like encourage people to look at things from a different perspective with the Hangman, to be open to possibilities and not to be too rigid in their approach. Okay? This is what I'm getting here. You could be a Cancer or a Pisces, or Cancer, Leo, Casper, or just be either of those signs, okay? What values do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're very protective of the people that you love. So protectiveness, very caring and nurturing. Like you're a provider. Doesn't have to be monetary. Like you provide a lot of emotional support, you provide a lot of like guidance or financial advice with the Four of Pentacles, but you're very protective of the people that you love. So protection, caring energy, like a parent, a protective parent, regardless of who it is. Like, you know, you protect the people around you that you care about. So what values do you bring to the table? What values? Yeah, we have the Four Swords. Yeah, like clear head. The value of clarity, like you bring freshness to people. You allow people to rest in, like, let's say if you are a man, you allow women to rest in their femininity. And if you're a woman, you allow men to rest in their masculinity. And regardless of your sexual orientation, it's the energy that you embody. So if your energy is more masculine, you allow the feminine energy to rest in that energy, and vice versa. Okay, with the Four Swords, this is what I'm getting here. That's the value that you bring. You bring tranquility, peace of mind. Okay, like people love to be in your energy. That's why we have the Nine of Cups. And somebody does not want me to talk because they don't want you to know your value. Okay, they want you to think, whoever this person that's trying to block my throat chakra wants you to think that you're not valuable, that you have nothing to offer, which is false. Okay, so what values or value do you bring to the table? Yeah, Two of Wands. You provide a lot of guidance when it comes to making decisions about life choices, because you're wise beyond your years. You have a lot of life experience regardless of your age. You've been through a lot. And you have a lot of wisdom to share. That's the value, your wisdom, your expertise in specific areas, or a lot of areas that you could touch base on based on what you've been through and you've learned from these experiences. So you're able to translate that to someone else that's going through it and provide them the proper guidance to navigate that experience without like going through what you went through, like in a nutshell. This is what I'm getting here. What values do you bring to the table? What do we have here? Yeah, we have the Strength card. Support, encouragement. Okay, emotional support, emotional encouragement and stuff like that. With the wow, I can't speak. The Strength card being here twice. What value do you bring to the table? We have the Devil. Ooh, structure and discipline. And I'm also getting like dedication, hard work, that cardinal energy. Okay, because we have Cancer here as well. What value do you bring to the table? Yeah, okay, you know what I'm getting with the Devil and the Nine of Swords? You help people face their biggest fears and their demons. The value that you bring to the table is also helping people see their shadow and work through it and not run away from their shadow, and actually confront their shadow and work through their toxic behavior, their toxic habits, or their toxic ways. Okay, like you actually hold a mirror to people and you hold them accountable for who they are, and you like, it's kind of like you expedite somebody's healing process, where it's like maybe they've been dragging their feet to heal, or they've been making excuses, and then you're like, no, this is what's going on. You need to face your fears, you need to face your demons, and you need to heal. And this is the value that you bring to the table. Like, you provide that emotional support, even if they don't want to deal with their demons. It's like you coming into their life is like kind of like that final straw from Spirit saying like, no, you're not gonna run away, you're gonna stay here and you're gonna face that. But you're not forceful, you're not doing anything. It's just your energy is kind of like, it's like a wake up call for them whenever you enter their life. It's like they're like, okay, well, if you want to be around this person, it's like Spirit saying, if you want to be around this person, if you want to stay in their life, you value them, you're gonna have to heal, or else you're gonna lose them. And it's like a catalyst for them to change. That's the value that you bring. What value do you bring to? We have, yeah, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. This is like that positivity, that self-assurance. Like, because you're so confident in who you are as the Queen of Wands, you're powerful, you have integrity, you know what you bring to the table, and you're not afraid to like be your true self, and you're not afraid of removing yourself from a situation that you feel is not good for you. And that's the value that you bring to the table, like your self-confidence, your assertiveness, your determination, okay, is what you bring to the table. What value, like, because it's like people are, they know if they're gonna stay in your life, if they want to be in your life, they have to level up. There's no other way. What value do you bring to the table? Empress. I'm not even surprised. Creativity. You bring abundance. Everything you touch multiplies. Whether you're a woman or a man, everything you touch. So whenever you enter somebody's life, the value that you bring is that you, the energy that you share with them allows them to level up. What value do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? What value? We have the 9 of Cups. Oh my God, why I keep seeing the wrong cards? The 4 of Cups. This is like do-over. It's like whenever you come into somebody's life, it's like a second chance for them to do over whatever it is that they didn't learn the first time. Like they're learning it with you. Like they're passing the lesson. We have the Sun card. Yeah, you bring a lot of success. That's the value that you bring. Like, let's say if you get hired by a company and they're struggling, okay? And they hire you for assistance, for help, to be a consultant or whatever it is, okay? A specialist, whatever it is. Like team lead, okay? When you come into this company, you bring them success. Like your energy amplifies, like increases the company's value because you produce value when you work for them. So that's what you bring to the table. Valuable, like results. You produce extremely potent results where it's like you could see the shift like before and after you join the company. Okay, and the same thing in somebody's lives. Like it's like maybe when you met this person, they weren't doing well financially, but as soon as you met them, like their money started going up, like they're you know, they're getting more sales, like, you know, things are moving for them progressively for them. And like that's what you bring to the table. But just be mindful of that, because people, like, you know, not everybody deserves to have your energy, but this is the value that you bring. You need to know what value you bring and who is valuable, like who is worthy of you. Like you have to know that. I feel like this is the energy here, and this is why somebody was trying to block my throat chakra, so you wouldn't hear this message, so that way you would think that you have nothing to offer when it's a lie. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 1. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 1. Bye. Hi pal 2, welcome to my channel. This is Stellabeauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 2, you picked the rose quartz crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings. So my pal number 2, what value do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Spiritual wisdom and knowledge, expertise. Some of you could be tarot readers with the High Priestess. Some of you could also be numerologist, astrologer. There's some sort of spiritual knowledge that you have, or occult knowledge that you're sharing. Some of you could be selling courses. Like I'm getting like heavy on numerologer or astrologer, okay, with the High Priestess. And you share your knowledge. You may have courses, you may have like let's say if you do meditation course, like moon magic meditation course, or how to like use the power of the moon, the energy, the different type like moon phases. Maybe you educate people on that. But there's something about, I don't know why I heard moon magic, guys, but like how to manifest using the moon's energy. Okay, so maybe some of you, that's what you do, but you bring a lot of like wealth when it comes to your spiritual knowledge, spiritual practices. Okay, So some of you guys, I heard also hoodoo. Maybe that's what you do. Okay. So what value do you bring to the table? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Stability, abundance. Okay, that's what you bring to the table. So, okay. I feel like a lot of you with the Queen of Pentacles, you bring a lot of stability everywhere you go. You're reliable, you're trustworthy. You're dependable. People could like trust you, trust your guidance. Like you're always going to be there, like with support. Just be mindful of that, because like I feel like people might use you for this. We have the Hermit, like, yeah, knowledge with the Hermit card. Extremely knowledgeable. And I feel like something to do with health. Some of you could be fitness instructors here. Maybe this is what you do. Some of you mix business, like your fitness instruction business with occult knowledge. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe you guys have multiple businesses here that you use. This is how you make your money. Like, you know, I feel like you don't work a traditional 9-to-5. I feel like you don't. Like you're a content creator of that sort. Okay. With the Hermit card is definitely giving me the vibe that the value that you bring to the table is that you are like a spiritual teacher. You're a guru. That's the value that you bring, like your knowledge that you experience, like your own inner experiences that you've had in your life. You bring that to the table and you make your students better, because I really feel like you're a teacher with the High Priestess and the Hermit. Whatever teaching field that you're in. What value do you bring to the table? What value? Oh, that's too many. Wow, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. What value do you bring to the table? Yeah, you're a teacher. Because I feel like you're really good at like providing the knowledge to your students, because the Page of Pentacles is a student and the Queen of Pentacles is like a teacher. She's like a mother, okay? Like a mother and like parents are teachers. You're like, the minute you become a parent, you're automatically a teacher. Whether you have the qualifications or not, you are a teacher. You're here to teach your child, and they're also here to reflect back to you who you are as a person too, right? So there is that spiritual connotation here, where the value that you bring to the table is a wealth, a plethora of knowledge and life experiences. It's definitely about life, because we have Pentacles here, and then we have the Hermit, something to do with your life experience, health. Okay. I'm also getting beauty. What value do you bring to the table? Yeah. Ooh, we have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Magician. Four of Pentacles is about, it's like possessions, possessive energy, controlling energy, but it's also grounding energy, being frugal, like financial literacy. Something about financial literacy, like I really feel like you're a teacher. It doesn't matter the field that you're in, whether you know that you're a teacher or not. That's the value that you bring, the knowledge that you have acquired. We have the Magician. Some of you are master manifestors. Maybe this is what you talk about, manifestation. Maybe you have a manifestation channel. Maybe you have a website, but you teach people. And the value is in the knowledge that you have acquired. It's like a practice that is difficult to master. You've mastered it already with the Hermit card and the High Priestess and the Magician. Like now you're putting it, like whoever takes your course, they become like, they have like the necessary tools to become a master. Like by taking your course, they will become a master themselves. That's the value that you bring to the table. You create other masters. You're not the, like, you know how some people, they're in a leadership position, but they don't want nobody else to be in a leadership position because they want to be the only leader. But that's not a leader. A real leader creates other leaders. Why would you want to be the only one? You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I feel like that's the way that you think, my pal. Number two, like, you create other leaders. That's the value that you bring. You like build people up to become self-sufficient and do it on their own. You're not selfish where you want to hold the power for yourself and not like put people on game. That's what I'm getting here. That's the value. You spit out free game to people, okay? Like, not like the knowledge that you provide. That's the value. It's in the knowledge. We have the Page of Cups. That's that vulnerable energy, but that imaginative energy as well. And that's the value that you inspire, or you push people to use their creativity, to think outside the box, to be more vulnerable with their gifts, to not like, I'm telling you, whatever it is that you're teaching is pushing people either in your community or the community that you are part of. Okay, so if you are in a spiritual community, maybe you are teaching other people how to rely on their own spiritual guidance instead of relying on someone else outside of themselves, to learn how to use their power of discernment. That's the value that you bring. And I feel like it's like collectively, like it's like on a grander scale, the value that you bring, because I feel like you're doing something online. And that's the power of social media. Like, if you know how to use social media well, you could help a lot of people. But obviously social media is like a double-edged sword. Like, it could hurt and hinder, or it could heal and help people grow. Okay, it all depends on how you use the platform and how you cipher like through it and see what information is valuable and what is not. And I feel like what you provide on the internet or in your community is extremely valuable, because it increases people's their own value as well. Okay, wow, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I was feeling the same, like, this not the same thing as pile number 1, but there's similarities here. But you know, with the 9 of Cups, like, the value that you bring to the table is definitely like wish fulfillment. Like, it's like as if I feel like, you know, pile number 2, whenever somebody needs the support, like, it's like as if, like, I don't know, like, let me try to explain this so that way you guys can understand. Let's say somebody wants to improve their manifestation skills, okay? Because I'm going to use that as an example. They may not search online, but they made, like, in their heart, they were like, please, Spirit, like, guide me to the right person that's going to help me with this topic, with this skill. And then out of nowhere, you're like, maybe your page gets on their recommendation or in their algorithm. They didn't have to type or search you. It was like Spirit guided them to you. That's what I'm getting here. And this is what the 9 of Cups is like giving me. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from the 9 of Cups. Like, your wish fulfillment. Yeah, like the lovers. You could be a Gemini here, because we have Gemini and Virgo. It's like you are like that person that they wish for, to help them increase their value and help them become better in a specific field or topic. Like, you're that person, and you are like wish fulfillment. That's the value that you bring. It's like you're actually what they were looking for, what they wished for, because the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment, right? So that's the energy I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense. Like, I hope that that explanation made sense. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, your work ethics. And I'm not even surprised. Honestly, I'm not even surprised that the 8 of Pentacles is here for you, my pal number 2. Your work ethics is what you bring to the table, the value, the way that you work. You're methodical, you're thorough in how you do things, okay? And this is the value that you bring to the table. You have amazing work ethics. What value do you bring to the table? We have the 3 of Wands, and we have the Temperance card, another teacher. Guys, I can't make it up. 3 of Wands is like the pioneer. He's walking and towards uncharted territories. That's the value that you bring to the table. Like, you provide a new way of doing things, a different way of doing things that maybe the person didn't initially think of. And because of you, with the 9 of Cups, you help them see things from a new perspective, where they don't have to do things in the same old ways that they were doing it. And with the Temperance card, yeah, that teacher energy. You provide peace of mind. That's the value that you bring. It's like you provide some sort of reassurance to your students or the people that follow your teachings. Okay, so what value do you bring to the table? What values? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, you have the maddest touch, my pal, number 2, and I'm not surprised. Ooh, this is what you bring to the table. That maddest touch. Okay, like what? That creativity. That's why I feel like you may not have like a conventional job. Okay, like, and if you do, I feel like you're branching out. I feel like 2025, you're gonna be like, I'm doing my own thing. Okay, what ooh, Ace of Wands, creativity, enthusiasm. Okay, that's what you bring to the table. The optimism is crazy with the Ace of Wands, and then with the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, like definitely good luck charm, inspiration. What values you bring to the table? What values? That's too many cards. What values you bring to the table? Just one, please, Spirit. What value? What value? Okay. What value? Thank you. Ooh, knowledge. King of Swords. You're extremely knowledgeable. That's what you bring to the table. The knowledge that you have acquired. Also great communication skills. Understanding. You have a logical approach to common dilemmas, like how you fix a problem. It's not like, wow, Queen of Swords, holy. Intellectual conversation. You're a great conversationalist. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, like, yeah, that confidence, that reassurance that you bring to the table. Yeah, people value your input. What you say. Ooh, 6 of Wands. This is what you bring to the table. Success and public recognition. Okay. Victory. This is what you bring to the table. I'm telling you, people that take your course, they become successful. Like if you are like, I'm getting like some of you could be content creators. Maybe this is what you do for a living. And then you also teach other content creators how to go viral or how to increase their sales. There's something that you do. And then whatever it is, like the value that you bring is success, because people, whatever they purchase your course or like do something with you, work with you, maybe coaching one-on-one or something, yo, they become successful. Who are you, pal number 2? What value do you bring to the table? Ooh, Knight of Cups. Ooh, don't need to ask, he's a smooth operator. So with the Knight of Cups, like, yeah, that emotional fulfilling energy that you bring, and we have the 9 of Cups as well, so very loving, nurturing energy, confident energy. That's what you bring to the table. It's like people feel like they like a kindred spirit, like they've known you for a long time. You make people feel at ease, even if you're like, you know, you're a stranger to them. What? Ace of Pentacles again, my pal number 2. What is going on? Oh, you got that maddest touch, yo. Yo, no wonder people are becoming successful after they purchase your course, because yo, Ace of Pentacles, that's the value that you're bringing. Stability, abundance. Okay, like, yo, if it comes out a 3rd time, I'm gonna scream, guys. What? Pal number 2, is that how you move? Okay, I see you. Okay, so pal number 2, what value do you bring to the table? That's too many cards. What value do you bring to the table? Just one, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Lovers. Ooh. Okay, let me just hide this because I'm not taking chances with YouTube. What value do you bring to the table? What values? Ooh, Queen of Wands. Okay, the Lovers is like about choices, but it could also be like a lover itself. But I don't feel like it's about love. I really feel like this is like business, self-improvement. That's the value that you bring to the table, like self-improvement. Like people, like when they search you, when they look you up, or if they're looking for specific assistance, this is where you come in. Self-help type of like products or services. Okay, this is where I feel like your field is. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's about self-help, improving people's content, improving people's like work-life balance, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving examples, but I just feel like whatever the value that you provide is to improve people's lives. And the way that people improve their life is like with their self-esteem, their self-confidence. Some of you could be therapists here, because therapy is all about self-improvement, self-healing, and that's a very like honorable job, because you're actually taking on other people's like energy, and then you're helping them transmute that like an alchemist. And we do have the temperance card, so that's the value that you provide: a healing energy, a safe space for people to unload their trauma and then transmute that into something positive, where they could actually function and heal from this and then become a better version of themselves. Okay, and that's, like I said, an honorable job, like an honorable profession, a career path. Okay, some of you could be life path number 6. I'm getting like number 9 or 33. So what value do you bring to the table? Ooh, we have the 10 of Swords. This is like painful ending, abrupt ending. But I feel like this is like how to heal from like that energy. How to transmute, because I'm getting like alchemist energy. The 10 of Swords is necessary. Sometimes you need to have those painful endings in order to propel you in the right direction, because sometimes like the 10 of Swords is like, you know, when you're doing something that is not conducive to your growth, and you're not listening to intuitive guidance, where spirit is telling you this is not for you, this is not for you, this person's not for you, and you're not listening, and then boom, the 10 of Swords comes in. That's the value that you bring to the table. Like maybe you come, like you might be somebody else's like karma, where they have to learn. And it's not like you backstabbing them. It's more about you removing your energy from them when they're not acting accordingly, or they're not respecting your boundaries. This is a value. You're teaching people a valuable lesson about respect, about honoring themselves. Okay, by you removing yourself from a situation, it is bringing value to somebody's life if they have to learn the lesson. And if they have to learn the hard way by not having access to you, then so be it. What value? Yeah, you see the Hierophant. We have all the teachers here. I'm telling you, this is what I was gonna teaching. You're a guru. And like the 10 of Swords, like I said, is necessary in life, because it's like the good with the bad, the yin and the yang. You have to take both. You can't just be like, oh no, I just want good. Okay, well, you never know. Sometimes you make people have it good, so good that they take it for granted. And then when the 10 of Swords happens, then that's when it balances out, where it's like, okay, well, you were taking it for granted, so now we're removing it to show you what it was, what life was like before you had it, so that way when we give it back to you, you gonna appreciate it. Okay, and that's the value that you bring. Like maybe you had to do that, and maybe you didn't want to, but you know you had to, because like the person wasn't learning. Yeah, 6 of Wands again, guys. Yo, that success, that abundance, you bring that public recognition. That's the value that you bring to the table. So it's not just like in a shallow way, where it's like a narcissistic way where you want everybody to praise you. It's more about like leveling up, succeeding in like specific endeavors in your life. You bring that value. Okay, what value do you bring to the table? Yeah, you bring peace. 4 of Swords, peace of mind, tranquility. Okay, and that's valuable. Like to be able to be at peace, or be in a peaceful environment, or peaceful people, that's valuable. Okay, unless you enjoy chaos, you may not see it like that, but I'm pretty sure my pal number 2, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Pal number 2. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked the clear quartz crystal, and this is going to be your reading. Okay, so if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 3, what value do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? What value do you bring to the table? Ooh, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're a dedicated individual, you're trustworthy, and you're reliable. Reliability is what you bring to the table. Holy moly. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I can't speak. And Mercury is already done retrograding. I know it's post shadow phase, but yo. What value do you bring to the table? What values do you bring? Just one, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. I'm being called to take both. We have the Ace of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay. I feel like collectively you guys have the maddest touch because the Ace of Pentacles came out for all 3 piles. Pile number 2 had it twice. You have it as the first card, and it makes sense because it is in alignment with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You bring a lot of stability. That's the value that you bring to the table. That's the stable energy, that reliable energy. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance, that's another stable energy. So a lot of stability, a lot of abundance, creativity. I feel like it's like regarding your family, the people around you, that's the energy that you bring. I feel like you're a very nurturing individual, my pal number 3, and that's the value that you bring with the Ace of Pentacles, like that dependable energy, that reliable energy, that soothing energy. That's what you bring to the table. What value do you bring to the table? Oh, yo, the 9 of Cups came out for all 3 piles. Guys, the 9 of Cups came out for all 3 piles. A wish fulfillment, okay? Like, you guys need to know how valuable you are. And it's not even about like in a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not in a snobbish way or cocky way. It's really like you're worthy. With the 9 of Cups, like, you bring so much wealth with you. With the Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, like, you're amazing, my pal number 3. Like, you need to know that. And it's not like for you to think like you're highly or like you're better than everybody. It's not even about that. It's about like knowing your worth. You are worthy, okay? The 9 of Cups is saying this. This is the value that you bring to the table. You bring a lot. Ace of Pentacles, that's that stability. Every time you come into somebody's life, things get stabilized. I feel like you are the rock in your community, in your family, in your social circle, or like even in your relationship. You are your partner's rock. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's the value that you bring. You are so supportive. You need to know that. The Knight of Pentacles is a supportive energy. He's reliable. He's loyal. You're loyal, my pal number 3. And sometimes you may be loyal to the wrong people, and that could like chip away at your self-esteem and make you feel like you don't bring value because they're not reciprocating. But I'm here to tell you that it's because they're not worthy of you. It's not because of you. It's nothing to do with you. You are valuable. We have the 9 of Cups. Like, just know that, okay? That's the value that you bring. What value do you bring to the table? What value? Just one, please. Guys, pile number 3, please know thyself, okay? 10 of Pentacles, please know thyself. Like, I can't make this up. These are the cards coming out. I'm just shuffling. I'm telling you, you're more valuable than you give yourself credit for. I feel like for you, my pal number 3, maybe somebody has done you dirty or made you feel like you're less than, and that was their purpose. It was for you to feel like you're less than, so that way you could give them more. Okay? Like, if something is not good for you, you don't have to say it. You just drop it like a bad habit. Like, are you going to pick up an item that you feel like is not good and you're going to keep talking about it? Or this is crappy. I don't like this. No, you're just going to be like, okay, this is not for me. Let me put it back where I found it. Right? But like, That's what I'm getting here. Whoever was doing that to you, they were doing this on purpose to make you feel small, to make you feel like you're nothing, so that way you could continue to give to them and feel like, oh well, if I leave them, nobody's gonna love me. No, it was a lie. Or I'm not worthy. No, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, like this is like, what? 10 of Pentacles. This is like the legacy card. This is like abundance, like, you know, generational wealth. This is the value that you bring to the table, my pal number 3. Generational wealth, abundance, everywhere you go. Okay, maybe this person was manifesting off of your energy. What value do you bring to the table? Yeah, I feel like it's like an ex, like you're a loyal lover. I feel like this is like related to love, relationship, family, dynamic, or friendship. Like maybe you always felt like you were the scapegoat, or you always felt like you were the black sheep of the family. Is because they saw your light. You have a beautiful energy to you, my pal number 3. That's the value that you bring. Everywhere you go, you light up the room. And the people that do not like you initially is because they see your light and they don't like it. They want to extinguish that light. They want to, like, you know, make you feel like you're dark like them. That's why they do things to you, so that way you could feel like something's wrong. And it's like, okay, well, why are you hating on somebody that didn't do anything to you? There's something wrong with you. Like, it's not you, my pal number 3. It's really these people, okay? Yeah, emotional support. This is what you bring to the table with the Queen of Cups. You're very loving. You could be a water sign. Don't have to be, because we have Temperance card. Like, you're Earth Angel. That's the value that you bring to the table. Yeah, like your innocence, your pure-hearted, your good-hearted nature. This is what you bring to the table, okay? And the energy that you bring whenever you're around somebody, it amplifies. Like, you bring up their luck. Like, you're like a good luck charm. I can't make it up, guys. I can't. You're like a good luck charm. And some people, they know that about you. And that's why they try to their best to sabotage you or make you feel less than, so that way you don't go elsewhere. Like, as if like they want you to crave their validation. They want you to feel like, oh, if you don't acknowledge me, then that means I'm not good enough. Like, it's like, boy bye, boy bye. Okay, like, boy bye. What values do you bring to the table? Yeah, oh my god, Star, you have this healing vibe. Okay, you have a light to you, my pal number 3. I'm telling you, with the Star card, that's the value that you bring to the table. You're very healing, like you're authentic, you're original. Like, you have a gift for, like, you definitely have a spiritual gift that is like outside of like some of you could have like dreams and stuff like that, or you could communicate with the ancestors or people that have passed on with the Star. I'm getting like you have some sort of like crazy like spiritual gifts that is like unique, and it's like not a lot of people have that gift. Okay, like being able to read tarot and being a tarot reader, it's not that everybody could be a tarot reader or everybody could read tarot or have spiritual gifts. Like, we all have our own gifts in our own way, but like I feel like your gifts is not about tarot. I feel like it's more like something that is like generational. Like your grandmother had it, your mom had it, your great grandmother had it. It's like that's that gift that was passed on. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with the Star. You have that. This is what you bring to the table. It is like, maybe some people may think that you're crazy, or they say like, oh, that's not possible, like the gift that you have, because it's not something that is like common. Okay, it's really generational, where it's like somewhere in your bloodline, like it's passed down by ancestor, and it's like if you have a child, your child is likely to have that gift too. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, what value do you bring to the table? Yeah, tranquility. 4 of Swords came out for all 3 piles too. The 9 of Cups and 4 of Swords. That's peaceful energy, that tranquil energy. Okay, you bring that to the table. You make somebody's life easier. You make people's life easier when they come into your energy, when they come into contact with you. Okay, yeah, King of Swords again. You bring a lot of like street smart and book smart. You're smarter than you let on. Like people people underestimate you, my pal number 3, because you come off as very sweet with the Queen of Cups, because you are sweet, but it's like they feel like, okay, that's all she has, or that's all he has. Like, you know, they're not that bright. And it's like, okay, like what? Just because somebody's sweet doesn't mean they're dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are the things that people that think like that, you wonder, like, did you even go to school, or like where did you get your education from? Like, who raised you? Because this doesn't make sense. But we have the King of Swords. You're extremely smart. You bring a lot of knowledge to like the people, a wealth of knowledge to the people that you hang around with. So what value do you bring to the table? What value? Ooh, teamwork. Yeah. You're a great team player. Collaboration. You work well with others and independently. Okay. Yeah, that's what you bring to the table. Teamwork, team effort, collaboration. What value do you bring to the table? I just saw the 3 of Cups. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Victory and good news. This is what you bring to the table. Your energy is contagious. That's why I was gonna like be careful. Some people like I said, I was talking about like that energy that maybe put you down. That some of you, it could be like family members, cousins that were just jealous of you because you had like this light to you that they didn't. With the Aquarius energy, what value do you bring to the table? What do we have here? Ooh, we have the 8 of Wands. Encouragement. That's what you bring to the table. A lot of encouragement, a lot of like forward movement. You are that friend. Like you are that cheerleader. Like you're definitely a cheerleader friend, okay? Or a cheerleader in person. Like you always big up people. You always like compliment them. And I feel like you just have to be mindful of who you give that energy to, because they're feeding off of that, but they will never compliment you back because they don't want you to get big headed, but it's like because they're like that. That's why they don't want to do it to you. They feel like, okay, well, if I big her up or if I give her compliments, like she's gonna think that she's better than me. And it's like, it's not even a competition. Like it's supposed to be a mutual beneficial relationship, but a lot of those people, they don't see it like that. They see it as one-sided. What value do you bring to the table? What value? Ooh, we have the Moon card. It came out and I put it back in the deck and it came out again. Yeah, this is that intuition. Extremely knowledgeable. Yeah, we have the star again. You're the only one that had the star and you have it twice. Ooh, yo, pile number 3, whoever was trying to bring you down or make you feel like you were less than, like they were trying real hard, because that's the value that you bring to the table. You illuminate the path for others. You act as a guide for other people to see what it's like to be your true authentic self, being true to thyself. Okay, with the Temperance card, not the Temperance, sorry, the Hermit card, the value that you bring to the table is like knowledge of self. Because I feel like a lot of you, like, you know yourself, but it's like as if you doubted yourself. Like you kind of like dimmed your light for this person, whoever this person I'm picking up on, that try to bully you into submission, because that's the energy I'm getting. Somebody try to bully you into submission. They're trying to bully you into becoming something that you're not, so that way it could fit their like ideal of who you are. Like this person was trying to put you in a box and they couldn't put you in a box. It's like they're trying to do that, but the only way that they could put you in a box is by breaking you down. It's like as if, like, let's say you're shaped like this is a box. The box is usually, well, not usually, but traditionally it's like a square shape, right? So this person, maybe like your shape is like a triangle or a circle or like octagon or something like that, right? Well, it's not going to fit in the square because it doesn't fit. You have to, you know, shape it down or like fix it in a way where it's going to fit in the box. So basically that's what this person was doing. They were trying to alter who you are at the core in order to fit their image of what they want you to be. And it didn't work. I feel like a lot of you got away from this person. But you inspire people to really be your best version. Like be their best version, be their authentic self. Like the authenticity is what you bring to the table. Realness. Okay, originality. Okay, what values do you bring to the table? We have the 5 of Wands. Ooh, that's like competition. You have this, like, you have a competitive spirit. Not in a sense that you want to compete with other people, but it's more competing with yourself, like self-improvement. Like you want to always become the best version of yourself. Like you're always leveling up. Like, you know what value you also bring is like you use your past self to measure your success to against. And then you encourage people to do the same thing. And that's what makes you unique, because other people, they want to compete with someone else. Like they use someone else as a baseline to what success is. And it's like, okay, well, you can never be this person, so it doesn't make sense to do that. You understand that with the 5 of Wands. You use yourself. Like you're more competitive when it comes to sports, because some of you, I feel like you guys are athletes here. Some of you with the Hermit card, like in the Temperance, like you take really good care of your body. So that could be like one way that you are competitive. Maybe you're like athletic, so you play a lot of sports. And this is where you're supposed to be competitive, because you're playing sports. When you play sports and you play against a team, you're trying to win. Like, it's not about like, oh, let's play fair. No. We're trying to win. Well, obviously you're not going to cheat, but like you're trying to win at all costs. Like, what? Who wants to lose? Okay, like that's the energy I'm getting here. Like you're strategic as well. What value do you bring to the table? Ooh, Magician. We have the Magician. Oh, I think the Magician came out for all 3 piles, or pile number 2. Creativity. You bring that to the table. Master manifester. I feel like you're a master manifester without realizing it. You speak things into existence by being your true authentic self, by walking in your purpose, by being true to who you are as a person, and like not trying to allow people to tell you who you are and what to do and how to dress or how to maneuver in the world. Ooh, you bring like romance. Chivalry. I don't know why I heard that. Some of you are men here. Like, oh, you're very romantic. Creativity. You bring that to the table. Creative way of solving problems, or creative ways of manifesting things into existence with the Knight of Wands. You bring the value of like self-worth and integrity. What value do you bring to the table? We have the 9 of Swords. Anxiety, like facing your fears, being bold, because the Knight of Wands is a bold energy. He's daring. You bring the value of daring to face your fears. Like you push people to do things differently, to think outside the box, to not be rigid in their approach, to be more flexible. Okay, what values do you bring to the table? Yeah, I just seen the Ace of Wands. That's what flew out. It's something to do with creativity. You're extremely creative. Yeah, like I feel like I said, this is more friendship, love, family settings. Okay, like even if like your family, I feel like your family treats you like the outcast or the scapegoat, but they envy you at the same time because you're daring. Like even if they try to bring you down or make you feel small or make you feel like you're not worthy, they were just jealous of the fact that you were different and you dared to be different. Like you dared to be your true self. Like you didn't conform. Okay, uniqueness is what you bring to the table. To be your independent thinker. What value do you bring to 9 of Cups again? Guys, yo. Ace of Pentacles. No, sorry, what am I saying? Oh my god, I said the same thing in pile number 1. Like I was saying the wrong cards. The name, like I don't know what's going on, but clearly somebody does not want you guys to know how valuable you are, because we have the 9 of Cups twice for you. And it came out twice for pile number 2 as well. Wish fulfillment. Like, you provide that. 999 endings, new beginnings. You're definitely a great student and a teacher. Yeah, like what you also teach other people is that to always, like, a quest for knowledge, a thirst for knowledge with the Page of Pentacles, and to always be an apprentice, to never stop learning and stop improving yourself. That's the value, self-improvement. With the 5 of Wands, because I'm getting like, yeah, like you overcome the challenges that try to block you from manifesting, and you become the best version of yourself. What value do you bring to the table? We have the Knight of Swords, fast forward movement, fast action, quick thinking, witty. You're witty. You have witty comebacks as well. You're very smart. What value do you bring to the... Ooh, we started with the Ace of Pentacles. We end with the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, like, just know you are extremely valuable. Ace of Pentacles, dependable, reliable, trustworthy. Like I said, I started with this energy. I'm ending with this energy. Just know that's who you are, my pal number 3. You are that guy. You are that girl. And then act on it. Like, people should feel lucky to have you in their life. If they don't treat you like that, they don't deserve to be in your life. And it's not like to like make you feel like you're better. It's not even about that. It's like you provide a lot of value. People's life become better by you just having you in it. So it should be reciprocal. Like there should be, wow, there should be some sort of reciprocity when you have a relationship with these people. It can't just be like you giving, and you're not getting anything. That's not fair to you. Okay? You make people's lives better. You increase their worth as well. They should do the same thing for you. It shouldn't be just one-sided. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Pile number 3. Bye.